Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Nafis from NAWAB Clips. Today we're going to be reviewing 5 different protein bars from 5 different brands, and we're going to be reviewing them based off of the taste, the texture, and the macros. So, first off, we're going to start with this bar. The one bar...
The maple glazed donut, right?
Yes, the maple glazed donut. So the macro breakdown for this bar is 230 calories, 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, and 15 net carbs.
Wow, maple glazed donut.
Yeah, so many protein bars are just like dessert oriented. I guess because it's meant to be like a protein fortified candy bar.
Yeah, because when I think of protein bars, I don't think of donuts. That's the last thing I think of if I'm thinking of protein, you know? But I guess, you know, now everything is geared towards sweet stuff, right?
Yeah, you have to make fitness enjoyable somehow, I suppose.
Yeah, there's only so much grilled chicken that you can eat, so I don't blame them.
Bland grilled chicken, the bodybuilding staple.
Yep.
All right, let's give this a taste.
Let's go. Wow, it's actually glazed.
It's not bad.
I like it.
I could definitely taste like the artificial maple syrup.
For sure. Yep, it's very artificial.
It's not super dry. Like some protein bars tend to be like super tough and dry. I don't know, given the macros, I'd say this is maybe like a solid 6.5 or 7.
I would give it a 6.5. So basically, I consider 6.5 to be passing, meaning I would eat it.
Right.
Yeah, below 6.5, I would not eat it again. But this one, I think I'll try it again if I have to.
Okay. I'm not too big on like the maple flavor, but otherwise, I don't think the nutrition breakdown is terrible.
20 grams of protein, right?
Right, and 15 net carbs.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad at all.
The gimmick with protein bars is they have very little real sugar. I think this bar actually only has 1 gram of sugar.
No way, just 1 gram of sugar?
Yeah.
I didn't read the sugar content.
Just 1 gram of sugar.
I could not tell you that from tasting it, because I thought it would have at least 35 grams of sugar. It is sweet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're not using sugar to sweeten it. They're using maybe some type of
like maybe
sweetener.
an artificial sweetener or sugar alcohol.
Okay. No wonder it tastes so artificial. Now it makes sense. Next up is the white chocolate raspberry.
Yes, from Quest.
From Quest.
The nutrient breakdown for this is 190 calories, 20 grams of protein. Interestingly enough, only 4 net grams of carbs.
Only 4?
Only 4. And 8 grams of fat.
So as opposed to 15 from the last one.
Yes.
Nice.
So this would be something a bit more suited for cutting.
Yes.
If your objective was to lean out or drop body fat.
Yes, the less net carb, the better, correct? For cutting?
Yes.
Got it. The color might be a little hard to see right now because it's a bit dark, but it's brown in color, right?
Yeah, it's not very visually appealing, but hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Hopefully.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers. I think this one tastes even more artificial than the previous one. To be honest, I'm not feeling it.
No, it also has like a kind of chemical-y aftertaste.
Exactly. I do not like that. I don't like that chemical aftertaste at all.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a solid 3 for me.
For me, it's gonna be even less than that. I would say, what's the lowest I can do?
0?
0? I would give it a 0. I would give it negative if I could, but for now,
definitely
0.
a better macro breakdown than the other bar, but the taste just really ruins it for me.
Same here.
Right, so it's a 3 for me and a 0 for you. I'm not
0
gonna eat
for
any
me.
more of that.
Sorry. Sorry, Quest. You gotta do a better job.
All right, next up we have Chef Robert Irving's Fit Crunch Peanut Butter and Jelly.
Robert Irving's. Is that a famous fitness?
Chef Robert Irving's? I honestly have no idea, but what I do know is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches were the staple sandwich of my childhood. So
I still eat them.
Oh, before I forget, the macro breakdown is 190 calories, 16 grams of protein, about 8 net grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. Let's see if it's as good as my childhood.
It does look very visually appealing to me. It looks like a candy bar. Like a Snickers bar, I think.
It does kind of taste like a Snickers bar at first. It is really chewy. It's not bad. I eat it again.
I like it too. It does taste like a Snicker bar. Very chewy, crunchy. It's visually appealing.
I'm gonna give it a 7 just because it does have the lower protein count than the other bars.
I guess you're right. That's a negative in your view, right? More protein, the better, I guess. Okay. If I take everything into account, then I would rate it a 7 as well. If it had a little bit more protein, I think I would give it a 7.5, but it is 4 grams lower than the previous two.
Right.
So 7 it is.
We are rating protein bars, so
Exactly.
it's only fair to rate them by protein.
Yes. Pure protein. Chocolate peanut caramel.
The macro breakdowns are 190 calories, 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of net carbs, and 6 grams of fat.
I think this one is the smallest protein bar out of the ones that we tasted.
Yes, but it also looks the most like a candy bar, and I'm really into that.
It
As
does. It
opposed
looks
just
just like a candy bar.
yeah, the lighting's a little hard because we're filming this at night, but just take our word for it.
Yes, it looks just like a candy bar. I'm trying to remember which candy bar it tastes like, because it definitely has a very similar taste to a popular candy bar.
Well, there's no like peanuts in it, so
Oh,
maybe
yeah, when you
maybe
said-
like a Milky Way.
no, you said peanuts. Reese's.
That makes sense.
That's the one.
It is a peanut butter,
Yeah.
chocolate peanut butter
Yeah,
bar.
that makes perfect sense. It's basically the Reese's of a protein bar.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I do like Reese's, so I like this one too.
What would you rate it?
It has 20 grams of protein, which is good. So I think I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Because I like the taste. It has 20 grams of protein that we expect. And yeah, it does the job. And it's
Okay.
visually appealing too. It looks like a candy bar.
I think I'd give it an 8 too. It does have a decent like macro breakdown, and the taste isn't bad. I just wish it was a little bigger.
Okay, that's a fair point. And it last but not least,
Right, the last one is the Power Crunch Protein Energy Bar, and the flavor is French Vanilla Cream.
French vanilla.
Yeah, you know, just based off of like the wrapper, it looks like it's gonna be more of a wafer than a candy bar.
Yeah, it looks like a wafer.
The macro breakdown is 220 calories, 14 grams of protein, about 10 net carbs, and 13 grams of fat. So definitely higher in fat and carbs, and a bit lower in protein than I would have liked, but let's see how it tastes. It's really good. I think this tastes the best out of all the ones we've tried, but it's also the unhealthiest.
It does taste good.
And it tastes just like a vanilla wafer you'd find down the candy aisle.
Yep. If you told me that this is a wafer, I would believe you. If I didn't know that this was a protein bar, and if you told me that it was a wafer, I would take your words for it. I would trust you, because it tastes just like a wafer.
So the taste is amazing. It looks very visually appealing, but the macros are just not what they should be. If you're looking for like a healthy meal supplement, or just a healthy protein supplement in general. So for that reason, I'm gonna just give it a 5.
Okay, fair enough. I think if I take everything into account, I'm gonna rate it a 6.
So those are the 5 bars. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to check out Nafis's channel. His information will be linked in the description below. And as always, I'll see you next time. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you guys. Take care.